All right, so you're looking to buy a house in Florida, but where? Okay, where are you going to get the best deal? Whether you're moving from out of state into Florida or you're already in Florida and just moving within the state because you don't like where you're at. Well, I'm going to show you why I feel that the new homes in North Florida are probably the best value in the whole state if you want to be in a large, close to a metro area, okay? Now, this is going to be close to the Jacksonville metro area that we'll be showing you, but I'm going to be showing you houses from other parts of the state. Hey, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to, just like we see on Amazon where they compare the different houses, not houses, where they compare different items and they line them up, by the prices and things like that. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to be looking at not only a new home like what we're standing in front of right now, but I'm also going to be looking at a used home that's sold and a used home that's for sale and compare the prices so that you decide what is the best value. I'm going to be looking at the price of the house. I'm going to be also looking at the square footage of the house, looking at the price per square foot, looking and seeing what the HOA and CDD fees, if there are any, what they cost, and then what the taxes are, total it all up, and let you see the best decision. All right, now we're going to take a look first at those used homes, and we're going to look at the ones that's the used home that is for sale. Okay, here we are. We're starting off with this house that is for sale. Okay, it's $510,000, located at 115 West Knollwood Street, Tampa, Florida. So this week we're on Tampa, okay? And what do we got here? It was built in 1959, okay? It's priced at $394 a square foot. As we see up here, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,296 square feet. It does not have a garage, but it does have a carport, okay? And let's get down here real quick and let's see, it's listed by Brainerd Realty. Okay. Completely renovated 2019, new roof, windows and interior finishes, and it is concrete block. Not in a flood zone. Well, that's not true because all of Florida is in a flood zone, just so that you all know. It may be zone X, but it's still a flood zone. There's no such thing as no flood zone in Florida, just to let you know. No carpet in the whole place. Looks like it might be a decent house. Okay, let's take a look at the pictures. Okay, there's the front. Again, the front, there's your carport. And here's the inside. It's got the nice beams across. Okay. Looks like, okay, since it's an older house, 1959, okay, there wasn't any central air conditioning. So you see how they put the ductwork in and then they, formed it in, sheetrocked it around those ducts there. That's why you have that like that. And you'll see that in some older homes. Okay, there's the kitchen in the background. There's the dining room. All right, let's see, there's the kitchen. Okay, you see it has been upgraded, but it's smaller. It's more like what they call a galley kitchen, but it has been nicely upgraded. Bathrooms done. That's nice. It had looked like it had a large closet area. So another bathroom and shower, the outdoor porch. Okay. Nice little pathway to a little sitting area where you got a fire pit there, some trees in the backyard. Looks like they got a big tree. Some pineapple plants, kind of neat. I have pineapple plants at my house. I think it's pretty cool when you cut your own fresh pineapple. And here's an aerial shot of the house. Okay, now I want you to notice as we're looking at these older houses, okay? Look how close they are to the neighbor's house, okay? So, people say the new homes are built too close to each other, so they don't like that. Now, these are things that aren't the house. Those were just the park. But look, right here, this one, you can see how close it is. Okay, this one here, we're going to put in the stats, and we see here at 115 West Knollwood Street, Tampa, Florida. It's number 2. It's the blue, used for sale, okay? So here we are on the side here where we put it in, number 2. It's the blue column. The price, it's $510,000, and that was just reduced a few days ago by $15,000, so it was $525,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, no garage, has the carport but no garage. Square footage 1,296. That comes out to $394 square foot. Their tax millage is as 19.1974. No CDD fee, no HOA. So your taxes are $9,790 a year, and that would be the same all the way straight down because there's no CDD or HOA. And that's if you're taxed on the $510,000. Okay, if you bought it for that price. Okay, but I know what you say. You say, okay, that's what they're listing for. No one pays that much for a house. Okay, you know, prices are coming down, this and that, so we're not paying it. No one pays that. Show us something sold. Well, here you go. All right, this one was sold. Okay, and I go 90 days back to find solds, and this one here was in April. Okay, so I try to get current, and I get in the same neighborhood as what we have for the other houses that's for sale. Okay, and let's see here. This one here is at 106 West Minnehaha Street, if I'm saying it right. It's in Tampa, Florida. Okay, it was sold for $515,500. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,264 square feet. Okay, now this one here, all we have is the main picture right there. That was, you know, this is because we're looking at Zillow, so everything's public. I'm looking at Zillow, so I keep it public, so there's no proprietary information or anything like that. This is what anyone can look at, okay? And let's see, there's the other pictures were taken off, and a lot of times that happens when the house is sold. They take the other pictures off the MLS, which then takes it off publicly off Zillow. All right, let's see. Didn't really say a whole lot now. Let's see. The listing. It was listed by Frank Albert Realty. Okay, it was built in 1949, and it does have one detached garage space. Okay, so this one does have one detached garage. No CDD, no HOA. Okay, it's in the same neighborhood. Now, I want to show you something. Okay, this one here is $515,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,264 square feet. Okay, check out where it's at. Okay. This here is off of Google Maps, okay, just showing a street view. Okay, here's the house. Now, of course, when this picture was taken, probably things weren't fixed up, okay? So don't go by this picture as that the house. The house looks very nice, okay? But look where it's at, okay? Right next to you, okay? You're just down the street from a main highway, but you're right next to this used car lot, okay? That's your next door neighbor. Okay, not saying it's good or bad, but I'm just saying, you know, usually people don't want to be there. Okay, and North Florida Street is a main road. Okay, so let's go out here, and as we go down the street, we turn here. On the other side, it looks like this is a pretty big used car lot. Okay, so we come here to the back end of it. There's another house there. Let's turn here, go back over here. And back behind that carport there is the house also. So when you look at it from an aerial shot, okay, here we're on Google Maps looking at the aerial shot, and as you can see right there, there's that carport, the detached carport right here where I've got the arrow. Consumer auto credit, used car lot. Look, it's a huge car lot. So you're surrounded on two sides by this car lot. I'm just saying, okay, that's what you're getting there, you know, for over $500,000 for that house. Now keep that in mind when we look at the new house. Okay, so we're going to plug it in over here. The used home sold 106 W West Minnehaha Street, if I'm saying it right. Okay, that's number 3, column 3. We put it $515,500. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, detached, 1,264 square feet, almost the same as this. This one here, $408 a square foot. So these are pretty close, huh? These were good examples. They're in the same neighborhood, and look at the price. pretty much close. The size, everything except for the garage. No HOA, no CDD fees. Their tax rate's the same, and that taxes, if you were to be taxed at, well, at that purchase price, and they did buy it at that price, so the tax would be $9,896 a year. All right, so now that we see that, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you this new house, okay, that's here, and then also after I show you the house, we're going to come back here and we're going to plug in the same information for the new house and compare it with these two houses. And I'm telling you, up here in North Florida, I personally believe these new homes are a better deal here in 2024 than used homes in other parts of the state. All right, so let's go take a look at that new house. Okay, now let's take a look at this new home, all right? Now, the new home is located in Palm Coast, Florida, okay, which is in Flagler County and is in the southernmost part of the Jacksonville metro, okay? It actually is closer to Jacksonville than Orlando, okay? So that's why it is part of it, but it's in the southern part of it. I'm going to show you these locations in the maps. So here, take a look first of where Palm Coast is and where this particular neighborhood is. As you can see here, you're looking at a map here of the area. You see there's Jacksonville, here's where we're at, and you can see where Orlando is down there, and of course St. Augustine in reference. And you see how close it is to the ocean. All right, now this particular home, brand new home, is located in a development called Whiteview Village, right here in Palm Coast, okay? Well, now we showed you where it was on the map in relationship to Jacksonville, Orlando, and all that up here in North Florida. Now let's take a look and see how it is close to the beaches, to the fire stations, to the hospitals, things that matter to you. All right, here we are. We're going to look first. Everyone wants to know where the beach is, how close it is to the beach. So here, the closest beach here, you are at Flagler Beach. As you can see, it's just a little over 10 miles, which puts you at about 16 minutes. Now, another beach here is, over 7.7 miles is about 15 minutes, and this is Jungle Hut. Now, this here is just a beach access, so it's there. Flagler Beach has like shops, stores, restaurants, things like that going on, the pier and all that. And they got a lot of new construction going on there right now. They're rebuilding the pier, and then they're putting in another hotel and stuff like that. So, but there's still a lot of activity at Flagler Beach. That's what's different between Jungle Hut and then Flagler Beach. Now, to get to an airport, of course, you've got Jacksonville International, Orlando International, but the easiest one and the closest one to get in and out of is Daytona International Airport. And right here you can see you're just 35 minutes away from that. And then that puts you just a little bit more than that, maybe about 40 minutes till you get to Daytona Beach itself. Now, to get to Jacksonville itself, that's about 64 miles, and that's going to take you just about an hour, maybe a little more, and it depends on the traffic. But the good thing about Palm Coast is you're close to I-95 no matter where you are. You just hop on that and you can go straight into Jacksonville. Now, the hospital is Advent Health here in Palm Coast, and there you're only 11 minutes away from that. And if you can't make it to the hospital and need fire rescue to come save you, then they're only 6 minutes away, about 3.5 miles. Now, that's 6 minutes with Google Maps with you driving, but if they're driving in an emergency, it'll be less than 6 minutes. And speaking of around 6 minutes, this is a big deal in Florida, is where's Publix, okay? Publix is the grocery store, supermarket. They've set the bar. Everyone wants to be close to a Publix, okay? And here you are about, just over 2.5 miles and just 6 minutes to a Publix. All right, now because this is a new construction home and in a site that right now they're doing a lot of building, you're going to hear all this background noise that's going on. There's going to be trucks, there's all kinds of equipment, there's a lot of beep beeps going on, and it's a windy day, so you're probably picking that up on my microphone too, even though I'm trying to control it the best I can. So let me tell you a little bit about this particular house in this neighborhood. This house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is a 2-car garage. Also, it has 1,618 square feet. Okay, and you can see this one here is finished off pretty nice in the front. It's a nice looking home. Now, it is considered what they call a move-in ready home. Now, let me explain to you what a move-in ready home is, okay? It can be one that is absolutely completely 100% done. You turn the key and you go in and you just start living there. Or it can be like in this case here, this one, it's pretty much mostly all completed except for a punch list. And a punch list is where they go over several things. And you'll see as we go through the house, you'll see blue tape in places, and that's where little things that need to be taken care of after, you know, the house has been built, where they do the finishing touches, okay? Now, some of these move-in ready homes, like I say, can be ready right now, and some of them can be ready up to like 60 days or 90 days. And they figure a lot of folks, when they're getting their financing, could be 45 to 60 days out. So then the house is perfectly ready to move in then. And if they do actually get a contract on it, then they may put this one up to the priority to get it fixed a lot sooner, the punch list, than maybe another one that doesn't have an offer on it. Okay, so let's take a little bit more look on this, on the outside of this house, and see what we have. As you see, this one here is pretty much about ready to go. They've got it landscaped, they've got it sodded, okay? You know, they've got some trees in, so let's just take a look around. You got a concrete drive, there's your 2-car garage. I do like how they have finished off the front here, where they do put in like these little bricks on the corners and stuff. It looks nice. Now, something about this community here, and this is like I said, this is in Palm Coast Whiteview Village, and you can see that they do operate, it's a gas community, and then you have your tankless hot water heater that is also by gas. And this is a look at the side of the house, your yard, and you can see they've got some landscaping in the back, and then what it looks like going out to the front. And something else I'll tell you, on these homes here, they do have an irrigation system. And then this is the side of the house here. And also see again that how they've got the brick finish on the corners of this one here, and you do see like your sprinkler system there also. Now, these are frame homes, but they are on a concrete poured slab. All right, before we head inside there, I just want to gonna show you a little bit of what it looks like on the street you're going to be. Now, of course, there's a lot of vacant lots and a lot of stuff under construction, but it just gives you an idea. Okay, here you can see, you get an idea of what it looks like down the road there. You see a lot of the homes there still being built. Now check out this one here that's sold right next to us here. Okay, that's the home there. I was actually going to do that video of that house, okay? I came out here last week to check out this neighborhood and planned for doing that, and it's sold. So it's sold in less than a week from the time I came out. Here you got some vacant property still across the street where they haven't built the house yet. Some houses there already built. There's a little bit of water. There's some water there. You can see some other houses still under construction across the way. And over here, there's a lot more, land that hasn't been, started yet. This house here is still available. That's right next door. And then the other one was sold. That's just on the other side of it. Now, this area also, this neighborhood, it is a gated community. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. And it also has a pool center. Now, it doesn't have one of these big things like some of these extravagant places, but, then again, it does cost less here. But it still has a nice pool area, and then a nice area where you can walk dogs if you want to, and also a little area next to the pool, where the kids could play in the grass, and you got benches where you can just sit and watch them. All right, now let's go check out the inside of this house. First thing I want you to notice is like the covered area up front here. It is extended, okay? So you do have a nice area here. A lot of times you'll just see the houses, they'll cut it off right here, but this is extended out a little bit. All right, now let's go check out inside. Oh, feels a lot better in here, that's for sure. Okay, it's hot Florida day. As soon as you walk in, the first thing I notice is it's a nice, I got this hallway, not just a foyer area, but a hallway here, which I like because I'm not just walking into my living room. Nice wood look floors. Right off to my side where 2 of the bedrooms and a bath are. So you see you've got that there, you've got the bedroom there, and a bath and the bath there, and then another bedroom here. So we're going to take a look at those. And then I like the way you can see through the house all the way through. I mean, you got nice lights, you got 2 lights up here in the hallway, so it's not just one in the middle that dims out. And then it's a nice view all the way through the house to the backyard to the patio. Okay, here we go into the bedrooms on this side. So first we'll start off with the front bedroom. And you see it goes into carpeting in the bedroom, so you got the nice plush carpeting. And then this one here has a window that looks out to the front of the house. And as we look, it has double doors for the closets. And you can see they haven't hung them yet. They're about ready to. Like I said, this one's almost done. There's your ceiling, and on back to the carpeting, and then we'll head out and we'll go look at the bedroom over on this side. Again, you go from the wood look floors to the carpeting in the bedrooms. This one has the one window that's out to the side. And this one here has a single door for the closet, which I kind of like. I like these. You see, just open it up, you see, you got a nice closet area for the bedroom. And then now we'll go look at the bathroom. The bathroom's over here right next to this one. And again, the flooring flows into the bathroom area. And you've got your tub shower combination right here. And toilet off to the side. And then your vanity with a large mirror and an overhead light. And then has like that little area there. I guess that's like a little makeup area, or where you could put a chair and all and do your makeup. At least that's what I hear. I don't use that. All right, now we come out from those bedrooms in that bath here. Here's the hallway. And then this leads us right into the living area and the dining room area. So as you can see, right here would be where your dining room area would be. And you got a nice double window there to bring in nice light. Over here is your family or living room area. And you see you've got a nice large wall area there to put a nice big screen TV. You've got a window, and then you got the sliding glass doors leading out to that patio, which we're going to check out. Over here on this side is what leads to the master bedroom. We're going to check that out in a minute. But then here, look at how nice and how much room you've got throughout here. It's all nice and open. And you got those like high ceilings. All right, now we're in the kitchen area, and check out this kitchen, check out this island. Quartz countertops, of course you got quartz all throughout the kitchen. Nice large single sink in the middle. What I love about this, how much room you've got here, is that you can put plenty of bar stools, but also, you know, when you serve food, you got the buffet, everyone's over there. I mean, it's all open to the dining area, to the living room area, and to this, it's just great. And then of course back here, you've got you've got extra space for storage, you know, some counters there, and then you've got your dishwasher right here off to the side. Speaking of appliances, I mean, they're all matched. You've got the Whirlpool, also stainless steel. The refrigerator threw me off because of the beep beep from that fire alarm. That's one of the things that's on the punch list, is that darn smoke detector. You know, I guess the battery was going on it. So you're going to hear that beep beep here once in a while. All right. The nice refrigerator that matches there, Whirlpool. Then of course your gas range and your microwave. Okay, and then your oven. And let's see, something I always like to check too. Let's see. Do they vent this to the outside? Yes, they do. There goes the vent to the outside. That's what I like to see. A nice pantry, plenty of room in there. And if that's not enough for you, then on this side next to the refrigerator, more pantry space. And speaking of space, okay, how about all this cabinet space? Nice tall cabinets all the way around here. Down below, and then of course you've got the extra space here too. So, I mean, really nice. Oh, and something else, talk about little extra space. Right above the refrigerator, they made use of some little space there just to store some things. Of course, you know, being where it's at, it's stuff that you wouldn't get to all the time, but maybe stuff that you would use around the holidays. All right behind me here off to the kitchen, this door right here leads to the laundry room. So as we open up here, we look into the laundry room. As you can see, they've got the same flooring that goes throughout. Okay, and there's your hookup for a full washer and dryer. And you got for shelving right there. And something to notice, because of it being a gas community, now I noticed here in these homes here that they do have a hookup for gas for your dryer or electric if you wanted to, which is nice. I've seen gas communities where they don't have that hookup for the gas for whatever reason. All right, off to the side here is the garage door. So we'll open that. Go take a look, and here's your 2-car garage. Garage door opener. And then as you notice in this garage that there is no hot water heater. That's because of the tankless being outside, so it does give you a little extra space inside. All right, now let's go check out that master bedroom and master bath, which is right off to the side of the kitchen here, right before you go to the outside. Right here, as we walk through here, we're introduced to the nice plush carpeting that goes into the master bedroom. Nice large bedroom, and boy, you notice the difference when you got carpeting. You notice the difference in the sound. Well, we found out where that smoke alarm is. It's the one that's in here. This is the loudest. Got 2 windows to the side there, looking out to the backyard. Nice lot of room, and you got a nice wall space over here too. If you want to put that big screen TV while you're sitting there just chilling out in the bed, that's fine. Over here, as we walk through here, this little area, we go off to a nice walk-in closet. So plenty of room, nice overhead light, carpeted throughout there too. And then that leads us right over here to the tiled floor, which takes us into the bathroom. As we come in, we've got a frosted window right off to the side. You see you have a shower and also a tub, separate tub in here. Then here's our vanity, and where you got a nice large mirror, well, double mirrors, overhead lights. You got the double sink. And over here next to the sinks, you got this other door, and that's for the toilet. It has its own separate room, which I like. All right, now we can go check out the outside. Here you got nice double sliding glass door windows. So let's open this. Now, it also has a nice screen. So if you've got a nice day in spring, or the fall, let that nice cool air in. It's great. And what we'll do is we're going to go check this out now. We're going back outside, so it's going to be a little noisy again. Which, think about this. We've got all this construction going on, and the whole time I've been in the house, going through this house, you haven't heard any of that. All the hammer and nails and all the trucks and everything. That's how well insulated the house is, even not just from the weather, but also from the sound. So, that's a good thing to think about. All right, let's go check out the outside. Okay, as we come outside, first thing you notice, you're going to notice how big your patio area is. Now this is like a double-sized patio. Here, take a look at it. Take a look at this from the back of the house. Here you get a better idea of how big it is. Now see, it's not screened in, which is okay to me. I just use those thermocells. Oh, we got a lot of wind here, so I'm hoping it's not too windy for you. But just to give you an idea, like the house next door, okay, which is also for sale, but see, their patio is like half the size, the covered area. Okay, it just covers basically the sliding glass doors a little bit off. But here, this one here goes past that and also to this window over here, which is actually pretty nice. You've got a lot of room out here on this patio. See, you've got plenty of room where you could put like a nice table and chairs. Also one of those gas fire pits, or even, even your barbecue too. Here you take a look at the side of the house, the distance you got between your neighbors, which is actually pretty good. And just another look of the backyard. Okay, and as you can see how they do landscape the backyard, they put in some trees. And also, they do put in this fencing. You see through the back between the houses. So it really looks nice. And then you'd have to put up your own between the houses. And I don't know, you'd have to check with them to see what type you could or cannot use. Then let's just take a look at the side of the house from this side. And there you go, looking at it from that side, and you see the distance between the houses. So you do have a little bit of room, okay? And of course, a lot of construction going on here. That's all you hear is like nail guns and trucks and stuff going on. And this house also behind you being built. All right, now we put in the new house address, 82 Waverly Lane, Palm Coast, Florida, okay, and that is number 1 for the new. So let's go to the chart on the side. Okay, over here we'll see it. We're under column 1. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, like all the others. Now this one has a 2-car garage where the others have none or 1. The square footage on this is 1,618, so it is the largest amount of square footage than the others. So let's see how much it cost and how much all those numbers work out. Here we go. This house, $369,990. Okay, comes out to $229 a square foot. Look at that compared to $394 and $408. The tax rate millage is lower. There is no CDD, but there is an HOA fee. They bill you quarterly, but it works out to $1,140 a year, and that's because of the amenity center with the pool. And then they do maintain the street lights and things like that in common areas, okay? So the taxes, if you were taxed at that new price, okay, at that millage rate, would be $6,855. Okay, if you added the HOA fees, now the HOA fees do not go on your taxes, but I'm just adding them to show what your total would be for the year, would be $7,995. So think about this. All right, brand new home, everything is new, everything, and under warranty. More square footage, okay, gated community pool. You're paying about $2,000, almost $2,000 less a year in taxes, and that's even with the HOA fee for the pool. And look at the price of the house. I mean, look how much less you're paying for the house. You got money in your pocket. That means your monthly payments. And speaking of monthly payments, these builders, now it depends on when you're calling me, you know, but those builders, they have an incentives for lower interest rates. Some of them are buy downs for the whole year. Sometimes they're 2-1s. It all depends on it, but whatever it is, you're gonna save money over, you know, buying the used house. Okay, now if you want to see that used home, okay, I can help you with that too, because I'm licensed in Florida, even though my home base is up here. But to see this new house, if you're going to be coming to the Palm Coast area or planning to it, call me, give me a text, send me an email, shoot it so we can get together. I'll get together with a phone call with you. We'll put it together at a time when you're going to come there. We'll go see that neighborhood, and if this house is still available, we'll see this house. If not, we can see other homes that they have, or you can build one of these on another lot. All right, so here's my information right here. Keep that, and then we can get together. Well, as you can see, the value, when you look at it side-by-side comparison and then see the difference, the value you get with these new homes up here in North Florida, I mean, it's unbelievable, fantastic. Now you just got to ask yourself one question. Could you see yourself living here instead of me?